Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and this is the Thai-Cambodian conflict situation report, the SITREP for this. I have no choice, no, I have to do this because no, I really don't wish that this kind of thing can happen in ASEAN, in Southeast Asia, but it happened. So the Thai and the Cambodians is basically either have entered a war or on the verge of a major war, and things is getting pretty bad. So this is the situation report. This is the mapping for this situation in Cambodia and Thailand. But to see the things more clearly, we have to go into Google Earth because the terrain seems to tells a bit of a story as well. So just some overlay of what actually happened. According to the Cambodians, the Thais have went across the border, although the border is not that clear. The Thai have went over the border and set up barbed wires, probably concertina wires because nobody use barbed wires anymore. So they do some wires, and allegedly that the Thai soldiers allegedly fired at the Cambodian soldiers that maybe were going there to investigate or to stop them or something. And so the Cambodians retaliate to this violation of sovereignty in a very mild-mannered way by launching Grad rockets into civilian areas in Thailand. How do you go from Thai soldiers putting up wires in places where it's so-called disputed, let's say disputed, the Cambodians disagree. So the correct reaction is to launch multiple launch rockets into Thai civilian areas. That makes zero sense to me. So the rocket attacks, the Grad rockets basically have been fired in multiple locations. One of them was pretty famous. It actually hit this area here. So there's a 7-Eleven here, and the 7-Eleven actually got hit. So this shelling reported over. This is one of them. There's actually multiple shellings. The other shellings over these two places, over at Kapchong district, as well as this is also Kapkyong. So this actually is probably a duplicate. I actually do it duplicate. So the other one geolocation is over here. This is actually I think the geolocation was missed. Yeah, it's over here at a Phnom Dong Rak hospital. I have to polish up my Thai accent. So this is just two of the places that is geolocated. There is actually multiple locations that is shelled, and the Thais are very unhappy, and they have launched some sort of a military operation, particularly airstrikes. They have struck, according to the Thais, they have struck military positions, and they struck multiple positions. But the thing is, it's not entirely clear what is the full extent of the airstrike. Similar to the Ukraine war reports, we don't really know what is the full extent of airstrikes. So we have to take it with a pinch of salt. We know that there are some airstrikes. Civilians on the Thai side has been evacuated near the border in multiple locations. I don't think I'm going to go through that because it's quite pointless. I also didn't map it in because I know you guys don't care. You guys just want to see people fight and die, right? So I know you guys, horrible people. So this one of the airstrikes is actually near this Takrabe temple at Prasatamuntong. So this is one of the areas that the airstrike happened. I didn't see skirmish being reported in this region here. So I just want to show you, so other than this, the other airstrikes, I don't have the locations. It's not entirely clear exactly where the airstrike was noted. So just to show you this interesting border region between Thailand and Cambodia, if you actually zoom in nearer, you realize that the Thai-Cambodian border is basically on the plateau. The Thai is actually on the plateau. You can see that everything on the high ground is actually Thailand. And you can see that it's very interesting. Like this border region, you can't really tell when you actually look from the map like this. Like you can't tell at all. Like you just thought that it's a forest. But actually, if you look from the Google Maps, you can see that it's actually mountain. There's mountains over here. And basically, if you look northward, like it's not plateauish, but it's pretty plateauish. And you can see that is the Thai side is constantly on the higher ground. And some of these locations, you can see the disputed zone. You can see this is very interesting view, where the all the high grounds is the top of the mountain is on the Thai side. And what and the we have to understand the historical situation is that the dispute, a lot of this border dispute is over the remnants of some of these temples, very old temples, particularly over at Priya Vinhir. This temple here, this is a very old temple. I think it's 12th century temple. It's an old Hindu temple. Just in case you do not know, Hinduism is the predominant religion a long time ago in Southeast Asia. So Hinduism is one of the oldest religion in the world. It's as old as Judaism and some of these other ones that is super ancient. Okay, the way more ancient than Christianity. So the entire region is Hindu, and then after that Buddhism came about, and then Buddhism also came into the region, and Buddhism and Hinduism coexist, generally speaking. And yeah, then after that I don't want to say because later I get cancelled. So anyway, so this temple is in a very interesting position. You can see how spectacular this view is. From the temple, you can basically overlook the entire kingdom, because once upon a time this is the Khmer Empire. So this is probably this temple is probably related to the Khmer Empire, if I'm not wrong. And interestingly, the map is drawn like this. Despite that most of the territory is like going along this ridge line on the mountains, this particular part is considered Cambodian, and the UNESCO and also some of these international arbitrary have awarded constantly the Priya Vinhir temple to the Cambodians because it's the part of the Khmer Empire. To the Thais, they totally disagree with this verdict, and they continue to have some kind of tension around this area here. And you can see from the Thai perspective, this only this part of the mountain to be under Cambodia makes zero sense to the Thais, because you can see how the border goes. Like, why so special this part must be Cambodian, So, but of course, this is all heritage. Another context you need to understand about Southeast Asia, in fact, in Asia in general, is that every country is very nationalistic, like extremely nationalistic. So, nationalism don't, like, I gone through DP Open Mic, so I understand how Europeans, many of you guys are Europeans, right? Your understanding of nationalism is very associated with the Nazis. But the thing is, in Asia, nationalism is a default. Every people is extremely proud of their culture, their heritage, their nationality, their country. So you have to understand there's this difference. And in the Indo-China region, which is Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam area, and maybe Myanmar, they have all been ancient empires and ancient kingdoms and empires, and they have always been fighting each other for centuries and centuries. So the Khmer people, which is the Cambodians, have totally they are slightly different in terms of heritage and culture and history versus the Thais, which is they have their own history and kingdoms, like the Aditayas, the Siam, the dynasty in the empire, which is like the current one is like Siam, which they rename as Thailand. Before that, there was the Athataya and all this. It's very confusing for me also as well. So the Khmer, the Cambodian side, they always have their own kingdoms, and then you have the Vietnamese side, which is the Viet. They have the Dai Viet and everything. So there's another empire. Then Laos is a bit here, like tend to be always conquered by the rest. They have their own as well. So so the people here, they are quite a bit different. They have different languages. So although the writings are very inspired by each other, it's like Spanish and Portuguese, and Italian and like there's a lot of similarities. They can understand each other more or less. So just some context. So, but the thing is, they are very nationalistic, and the thing, because the nationalism runs high in all these Asian countries, and particularly in this case, Thailand and Cambodia, no one is going to take a step back, because no governments can afford to take a step back without enraging their own people. The same for the Cambodian side, the same on the Thai side. So that is the main problem. So now the because this and there's this sense that the Cambodian seems to be looking for a fight for some unknown reasons. Like before this, I'm not sure if I reported this on YouTube. The Thaksin Shinawat's daughter, who was become prime minister, Shinlak, she had been disposed. So now she's like temporarily suspended. So the Thai now have an acting prime minister, and there is this scandal because she was talking to the leader of Cambodia, Hun Sen, and she basically called him uncle, in a very respectful way. It's like a cultural thing. It's like, see the older people, you call it, hey uncle Hun Sen or something. And there was this dispute, regarding the Thai commander said some things about some chest thumping things, and she said that just don't mind that, commander. The problem is that this is a private conversation. The Cambodian side actually recorded the information and released it in public, and this actually caused outrage in Thailand, and which is causing her to be disposed right now. But the thing is, why would a sovereign country, release a private conversation? So you can see there's this brewing problem that Cambodia is trying to stir shit with Thailand, and it's like a private conversation, where the prime minister, which is a very young girl, I think she's probably around my age or younger, and she's just being respectful and trying to try to calm down the temperature between the two countries, and somehow the Cambodian side actually weaponize her niceness and cause her to be politically disposed. There's no way she can come back in politics unless something big change happen. Like her legacy, her political career is gone because of because I said the nationalism of different countries around here is all very fierce. So that is the background. So the Cambodians have been seemingly asking for a fight, and like I said, let's say what the Cambodian account is true, that the Thais have crossed the border. Like I said, the border is very vague. Like, where is the border? It's all forest and jungle. And then you put up some wires, and and your reaction is to fire Grad rockets into civilian areas. And the thing is geolocated. You can't even dispute this as fake news. It's literally this recorded. So, and 11 civilians have died. Don't talk about the military death. Only civilians, 11 civilians have died in the shelling. So this basically outraged Thailand, and Thailand have to launch an attack. The thing is, we have a lot of skirmish report all over the place. So around the Preah Vihear region, we have some fighting in various regions. So the Thais there's few skirmishes. One is over in Khao Prak Vihan, another one at Satasom Mountain, another one is over at Phu Ma Kiao. There's also alleged some fighting around Preah Vihear. So there is some battles around this here, but none of it actually shows that the Thai, or at least rumor that the Thai have basically entered. So it could be just border skirmishes. However, over in Phu Ma Kiao, there is information, there is intel saying that I keep saying Russians or Ukrainians, the Thais may have taken some grounds around here. So if you zoom in a bit, you can see how, I'm not sure how they take the grounds, because you can see this is just a cliff. If you look from the map like this, you wouldn't be able to tell, top down, you can't tell, right? But the thing is, it's actually like this. So which is why I say I have to use Google Earth. If not, we're gonna get confused. So by the look of it, maybe so the Thai troops, which I map it like this because I couldn't tell when I was looking at this map. so probably the Thai soldiers have actually taken some grounds. So let's move this. So maybe the Thais have actually taken these areas here to establish the absolute high ground advantage over Anakin Skywalker. I mean the Cambodians. So this is probably what happened. So this is because the rumors is that the I don't have this here. So the Thais have taken some grounds and established some control. So, and given the steepness of the cliff here, I don't think the Cambodians can do much either. This is extremely difficult. So from another angle, I believe the Thais have taken the entire cliff region around here. So this is probably what happened, and they will be positioning their defense around here to prevent the Cambodian troops from going up the mountain from the roads that they have established. So because this is the road how they reach to this border region. So this is probably what is currently happening in this sector. Otherwise, in most other sectors, fighting is being reported, but it's unclear what is the ground situation. But in this case, I think this is a bit clearer, because for the Thai position, there is no reason to let the Cambodians enter this area anymore. They're going to annex this part by the look of it. Just because of a defensive situation. The temple here is extremely difficult to defend for the Cambodian side. How do you actually go up this mountain? You have to climb the mountain, and climbing the mountain means you're very clear as a target. So the previous road is along here, and you can see even the Google Maps border doesn't match with the roads. Like if you're going up to the temple from a Cambodian side, you are actually entering into the Thai areas, and then in out. Then after that you reach to Prayavihit. And this is just a sense of, I'm quite sure, especially the people in South America or in Africa, you probably will understand this kind of border better. Like, the border is arbitrary. You don't really know where the borderline is, because it's all in the wilderness, in the mountains, in the jungle, in the forest. You can't really tell. And so this is the difficulty in the border conflict between these two countries. So this is some context as well on why this is so complicated for this region here. So another context which I have in my search is that this is the temple. There's actually some other monuments like the twin stupas around here. There's some other related temple structures which is in the Thai side. So this one is over on the Cambodian side. So you can understand why the Thais are finding it like irritating, because like they don't have the complete set. It's like they want the royal flush, but they don't have it. So anyway, yeah. So they're never gonna have a end to this unless they fight it out by the look of it. The thing is, yeah, whether will the Thais dare to fight it out. So other skirmish zone included at Chombok. Chombok is this crossing. The crossings between the two countries have largely closed, at least on these conflicted regions. This area have closed, alleged some skirmishes around this sector. The other one is over at Chom Chom. Chom Chom is also, you can see, it's pretty built up around here. There is also the border here is closed. There's allegedly some skirmishes around here. So there's nothing much. And it's very interesting that you can see the Thai side all along this area. They deliberately left it undeveloped, whereas the Cambodians develop all the way to the border. The Thais always leave the forest around there. So I'm not sure why that's the case. And also at Prasat Takwai, Prasat Takwai. Yeah, so this area here you can see is also the kind of one of the very weird situation where the border, they didn't go all the way to the cliff edge, and then the border is somewhere just in the jungle. So there's some skirmishes around this sector as well. So this facility is the Thai one. Probably this observation region, observation building, maybe military, maybe. And then this side is the Cambodian side. So there's some skirmishes over this point, and then further on and then this is where the other monument that was also disputed. There's an airstrike around here where the Cambodian troops have positions. So probably airstrike against the artillery system, the grads that they're fired. Maybe the grads fired from here, maybe because this is the geolocation here. So the attack might actually come from here, where the Cambodian troops from this position fired and hit the locations here. So this is which is why the Thais actually airstrike the position where the grads may be launching an attack, maybe. So not sure. So a lot of things is very unclear right now, and everybody is pointing fingers at each other. So that's the main gist of the situation. So in terms of the battlefield, that's the current outlook of the situation. The fiercest fighting is around the main area here. Looks like still around Priavik here, which the Thais are very keen on retaking. But they have already lost two different court verdicts, international arbitration. They lost both of it. Both was given to Cambodia. So, but the Thais is very pissed off about it. So let's see whether they will Crimea this place. Unclear. So just some additional context. This so this is the temple in question. You can see it's just ancient temples, which yeah, some other people I do not know. So yeah, you can see, yeah, so very cool place. You can see it. The terrain, you can see the view is ridiculous. It's super awesome, super beautiful. Yeah. And then the other one is, this is the Prasat Tamwan Tom. This is the other one. So this is also ancient. And you can see the military presence even in the photos is pretty obvious. So yeah, so this one is the other one is over here. This is the Prasat Tamwantong. This is the other one. The fiercest fighting is around here. This is Priavik here. So these are two different temples. So you can see this conflict, this border conflict seems to be pretty spread out. The distance between one point to another point, the furthest point is over here is 215 kilometers. It's a very, very big front line if this becomes a real conflict. Oh, I forgot, I think I missed out this part. This the fighting at Chombok. So Chombok, this fighting here, this area here is the tri-border between Laos, Cambodia, and not Germany, Thailand. So in case you're unclear, this chunk here, this is Laos, this is Cambodia, and then this is Thailand. So this is a tri-border, and there's some skirmishes around here as well. So it's reported, but we unclear what the extent, because it's all jungle. As even in the Ukraine war, as long as they fight in the forest, it's very hard to tell what the hell is happening. So so this is the situation report. From now on, I will go through some of these footages or whatever that I can find on Twitter. So this is the airstrike. Whoops. This is the airstrike. Oh no! Give me a second. So this is this. So 1 second has passed. So this is the footage released by the maybe Thai Air Force. The drone footage of them airstriking Cambodian positions. And turn off the sound. This probably you don't hear much. So this is the drone footage from the Thailand side. So they have captured some the footage of the airstrike. So allegedly 4 F-16s was involved with the airstrikes, and the Thai, of course, this is just a very tiny fraction of the Thai Air Force. So some explosions, you can see they're hitting maybe military installations. If it's not evacuated, people sure die. Like 100% there will be people dying there. So this is the 7-Eleven I've geolocated that was hit. The whole 7-Eleven is a military target. Like, yeah, this is a military HQ. We do not know. So how we know? No, how we know? No? Of all places, the Thailand could have set up HQ. So yeah, so don't get dizzy. And this is the Cambodians' account of what have happened. So they say that they have sneaked in. at the foot of the Tamuatom temple, and then yeah, install barbed wires. So, and then there was drone footage for 2 minutes, and then they fired to the sky. And then the Thai invasion force, fire at Cambodian troops at the Tamuatom temple, and then and also in the privy here, utilizing jet fighters. And then the Cambodians have no choice but to retaliate. They said nothing about them firing, the Grad rockets at all. Like, why would the Thais even send in the F-16s? Like, no. This is nonsensical, clearly, in my opinion. That makes no sense. So Nikkei Asia have published the history regarding this region here. So the Thai and the French signed border treaty. You have to understand that in those days, Thailand, which is Siam, but and in those days they are not Thailand. And in those days, Siam actually is very weak and very, very worried about all these colonial powers. So they have no choice but to sign any kind of treaty that is forced upon them. Like the British, the Japanese, the French, like the Thais have always tried to preserve their sovereignty as much as they can, and they have to do a lot of concessions. They have no choice because they can't win in the fight. So, and French Indochina is a thing. During those days, the French have colonized Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. So that was the heritage, and of course, Siam definitely got scammed away some land for sure. And so in 1954, the Thais have occupied the Preah Vihear temple, but the ICJ in 1962 rules that it belongs to the Cambodians. And then the Thai embassy got burnt, and then they started to fire at each other in 2008 to 11. And then a Cambodian soldier was killed in May this year. And then of course, then we have the not in luck apparently, this Patomtar. Let me check. Okay, I remember wrongly. In luck is another, is I think the sister or something. So it's Patomtar, which this is in luck. I remember the wrong girl. So I said that the prime minister is in luck. It's not in luck. In luck is previously also got disposed, and then now is this one, Patomtar. You can clearly see I don't follow Thai politics that closely, but so it's now currently she's suspended as well. Yeah, you can see that she got bullied. How old is she? Born 1986. Yeah, she's younger than me. Yeah, so she's even younger than me. And she's a prime minister and I'm not. No, midlife crisis. So anyway, the phone call got leaked, and then then now we have this border clash. So definitely, this has not been over yet. So more footages is from RT, and according to RT, at this point of time, 8 was killed. 5 civilian sites were hit, and so this more footage. So the Thai soldiers, you can see they are in prone because they are under fire by Grad rockets. Yeah, you can hear the explosion. Yeah. So these are all the things. These are really shown further up north. So heavy artillery and Grad rockets shelling. This is probably mostly coming from the Cambodian on the Thai side. And then this is the Grad rocket launch. So this post is by Brian Beletic. I just want to criticize a bit about Brian. I know him personally. We don't talk much, but everything about his report is always the Americans. Like if you scroll all the way, it's like it's in the interest of US to keep the region and stable and whatnot. It's like this is nothing to do with the Americans, but everything to him is to do with the Americans. I just want to criticize this part. In case you guys, because he's a bigger channel, I just want to say that please don't buy into this kind of thing. Like the region, I said, the region here is extremely nationalistic. Every country is just have their own interest. Then yeah, so this is actually a alleged footage of a Cambodian tank.
Okay.
Yeah, so but this is alleged, we can't tell if this is true. And so this more. So this is this probably great attacks. So the vehicles all got shocked by the explosion. Yeah, this is probably great attack. What is this? Yeah, this is more great launch. You can see the Cambodian patch. This Cambodian patch. This is a Cambodian soldier. So this is Cambodian artillery. Yeah. So just this is the F-16 from the Thai. What is this? Yeah. So this is another report. This is another one. This is from Thailand. So this is the general observation from them. Yeah. So which I don't have to go through because I already covered in the SITREP. So basically, this is the current situation, the entire situation between the Thai and the Cambodian side. So I will continue to see if I can keep up with this reporting on the situation around here. Hopefully, it doesn't become a bigger war. But like I said, this might have a chance to become a bigger war because civilians have died. And the Cambodians have launched no great rockets at civilian areas, which is a no-no, because the Grad is just not a proper military weapon. Like it's an area attack, but you area attack into a civilian region, it does zero military value. There's not much military value in that, and what it does is it only angers the Thai, and then the Thai public is going to demand the government to whack Cambodia. And just a bit of the geopolitics is that the Cambodians is backed by the Chinese. So and the Thai is drifting more and more towards the west at this moment. We shall see how this play out. The Thai definitely is feeling really itchy right now because they cannot stand this kind of injustice, put it that way. And like I said, the lead up, with Cambodia leaking the a private phone conversation with their prime minister, even if they disagree with their prime minister's words, they can see that this is a ploy, to undermine the country. So this conflict is now brewing, and there's a chance that this might become a war. And hopefully, if this becomes a war, you can see the title up north in the top right hand corner. You change to Thai-Cambodia war, but tentatively, it's just a conflict. We shall hopefully this day one will not go past day 7, and yeah, I can see I didn't really draw much of a border in the captures like in the Ukraine war, Russian war, because it's mainly still in the border region. So anyway, that's it. Hopefully this give you a lot of context about what the hell is happening. And I also try to find out what the hell is happening because, this region is like a backwater. It's like the Ukraine before the Ukraine war. Nobody give a damn about Ukraine. So this is like, nobody give a damn about Cambodia. So anyway, let's see how this goes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys. Happy birthday to you if your birthday today. Press the like button, subscribe. If you want me to continue to cover this conflict, write in the comments, and of course share the video, because the viewership informs whether I should do more, because it does take effort. So if there's a lot of viewership, a lot of interest, then of course the motivation to do the report more is more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next update.